Hi, I'm Annunziata Wilson, and today I'm going to be talking about my speech. Now, I don't really do videos like this. I don't really like to talk about myself. I don't know if it's because, I'm not egotistical, which I kind of am in, a weird way. I always shit on myself, but, I'm, weirdly egotistical at the same time. But I don't know, there's, something, I don't like talking about myself, in front of people. I don't know, I don't feel I'm that important, I guess. But I feel like this is kind of important because it really does affect my videos. I have di- I have a very hard time speaking what's on my mind. I'm really bad at using words properly. And I'll think something and then I'll say something completely different. I'll say a complete other thing than what it was originally going through my mind. And it really does affect the quality of my content sometimes, and I really do apologize for that. I try to record things over and over again. I have at least 6 recordings of every video I've ever done because I just can't speak English. I just can't do it. It's the only language I know. I don't know it fluently. I'm not good. I stutter over my words. I forget words for no reason that I totally know, and I'll totally know again in 10 minutes, but for some reason I just don't know it at the time I actually fucking need it. It's really annoying. So I just want to apologize for any time where my speech has been misconstrued or something. I know there was one time in my immigration video where me saying that there should be an organization to help people get into this country, maybe have places where they could easily assimilate into the culture so it would be easier for them to become a well and good citizen who, obeyed the laws, had a good job, and had a good life. Apparently they thought I was Hitler. This is how bad my speech is. This is how fucking bad my ability to speak is. That I said that so wrong that they were able to assume that. I mean, I'm sure that they were dumb for assuming that too, but I'm sure that it was some part on my fault for not Englishing goodly. In other words, I'll also make up my own words as I go along because I don't fucking know. I'll as I said goodly the last sentence. I don't know, I like the way that sounds, so I'll just say it sometimes. Even though I know it's incorrect. I like the way it sounds, I like the way it comes off my tongue, and then I'll say it. And I don't really give a fuck about English. I kind of ignore it sometimes to pursue my own life, which I guess also makes me really egotistical, and I'm sorry about that. But I promise you that I'm trying, and I do work on my speech. I talk a lot. I rehearse these videos. I mean, I don't have a script. I have a rough thing that I try to go off of. I never do. I never go off of a piece of paper. It's too hard for me. But seriously, I do not speak goodly. I'm terrible at English. I was in special education as a child, English education specifically, only English. I was good at math, I'm good at science, I'm good at social studies. But when it comes to communicating, when it comes to English, I'm just oh, ah, ah, ah. And I can read really well too. It's just when it comes to actually me being the one to communicate, I have issues. I have issues communicating what I feel, what I think, and I'm just I'm terrible at it. I'm really fucking terrible at it. I don't like to talk about my feelings. When people ask me how I am, I always don't know how to answer, and I hate the question because I don't want to just lie, but I also don't want to tell the truth a lot of the time. And I feel rude lying, but I know most people do, and that's kind of the normal thing, but it's just not me. And I just don't see the point in it. So I guess the point of this video is I'm sorry that I'm not the best at English speaking and communicating my points, but I promise to keep trying and do my best to be somewhat intelligible. Is that the word? To be somewhat understandable in the future with my verbiage and with is it verbiage or verbiage? Oh, God. I'm leaving that part in because that explains me so well. Usually I would cut that out, but fuck it. This is me. I can't speak. I can't English. I really do need help, and I am trying. And I'll probably never succeed, but I will try until the day I die. So That's all I could do.